Alright, so we're going to be playing Klothys Red Prison here, splashing a little bit of green here in the challenge and see how we do. We're going to be going as far as we can until we're basically eliminated, at which point we'll just switch over to Minecraft. Or we'll go all the way. This is the list in front of you. We've got the challenge set up right here. Got 2-minute warning here. Gonna be playing. What's up, Bob 2.0? True King, how's it going? Minecraft between rounds, probably, if we have time, and also if I'm not making, say, lunch or something like that. But if we like totally bomb out because we get paired against something that blows us out of the water, maybe we'll convert over to play a little bit. What's this, Odysseus? It's a morning. Yeah, how's it going? What's more amazing is how many people are actually here in the morning. You know, we usually play so late at night. It's nice to see people here. Anyway, 21 lands, 9 ritual effects. I've got the Blood Moons. I've got God of Destiny, which should be just like here. Chalice, Bridge, Chandra, Torch of Defiance, Karn, Chandra Awakened Inferno for those control matchups. Rabble Master, Seasoned Pyromancer as our creatures with God of Destiny. Some Eidolons in here, a set of Angers, and then a Karn package. We did not register a Tormod's Crypt. I didn't get up early enough to switch this. I'm not going to. We're going to play 3 relics instead of 1 Tormod's Crypt and 2 relics. That's probably the only change I would consider here. No Torp Orb. It doesn't seem to be doing well. A Damping Matrix could also be considered. That being said, we're 30 seconds out. How goes it, everyone? Honestly, man, my bedtime is like 9:30 Eastern. Catch a full stream. That's fair, Odysseus. It's good to keep a routine. It's good to keep yourself fresh. We don't do that all the time, and sometimes we wake up groggy and, well, let's just say naps during the day wouldn't be a bad idea, for sure. I kind of glanced through some of the people in here. I've seen Yamakiller in here, Reed Rabbit, Sodek, you know, pretty typical people in here. I think I saw Doomway, Gargamel, some other people. There's 300 something odd people in here. Mold Drifter. So we'll see how this challenge goes. It's a showcase challenge here on the 8th. Finally a stream when you're not at work. Well, hopefully we do well. Starting with the play here against Samcaster Mage is always a great start. We also have a Chalice on 1. We have an Abrade. We have a relatively quick Rabble Master. I have a feeling this might be just Chalice on 1 and see how it goes. I'm not too afraid of doing that. It's an okay opening hand. We're going to really test to see if Rabble Master is still worth it here in the opener, match 1. Opponent's mulled to 6, mulled to 5. Not a good start for our friend over there. Is this the 5-0 Klothys list? It is. Yes, Mr. Jangles took it to a 5-0, so I grabbed the 5-0 list versus ours that we had 2 3-2s with. So, whether that means it's more optimized or not, I don't know. Grab red here. Bam. Down goes Chalice on 1. All right, opponent. 5 cards to draw, and we'll see what we're playing against. Alright, ours is mine. Blood Moon doesn't look too bad. Chalice on 1's actually relatively good as well. Rabble Master will be placed first over Seasoned Pyromancer because we need to win the game fairly quickly here. Bridge will be played now because it's actually Eldrazi. It's not exactly Tron. So Bridge first now. Hey, we hit. Nice. Nice. All right. We need more red here. We're going to play a bridge so that we don't get this snagged away from us, and we'll pass the turn. What's the difference between mine and theirs? Only a couple things. There wasn't actually a whole lot that was different. Mattery Shaper coming in through here. If they don't play anything else, I might play Seasoned Pyromancer to find more lands to get it out for bridge and also to you know, get something else going here. Karn's the main difference. There you go. Thought Knot will be a bit of a pain. A Walking Ballista would be okay because of the Abrade. Thought Knot's a pain. They probably take Seasoned Pyromancer here. I'm happy to just slam a Rabblemaster and have the Abrade as my other card. This is likely not attacking us anytime soon here. Best draws are Land, Blood Moon, or God of Destiny probably at this point. Decides to take Rabblemaster. Okay. I'd love to take care of this Thought Knot Seer, but I think it's just Seasoned Pyromancer. Take the chance to get 2 tokens here and draw closer to, say, a Chandra or a Karn. Alright, we hit our land. Do I want a Chalice on 2? Chalice on 2 stops my owner braids and liquid metal coating in the future. It stops not too much else. Ritual effects. I'm not going to play it right now, but we'll think about it. First time catching you live, but been watching replays for months. Oh, thank you for watching on YouTube. Appreciate the support. Hopefully you enjoy them. Ooh, Blast Zone, pretty good. Blast Zone can be put up to 2 and then 3. A bridge is, or not a bridge, a Blood Moon is what we need soon. Ooh, there's Karn. This could be bad. Decides to take care of my Chalice on 1, so I could play another Chalice on 1. I don't particularly think that's a very good idea, but it is an option. Let's grab a Stomping Ground here. Looking for probably Blood Moon, although our Karn would be nice too. We miss on all fronts here. Throw another Chalice down on 1. We could put it on 2 to stop their liquid metal coating, but it just dies. It's just one more turn. Spatial Contortion, Liquid Metal Coating, that's about it. Liquid Metal Coating is a bit of a problem with the Karn here. Alright, they hook up Bridge here. They've got the Spatial Contortion probably, or Dismember. That's a reason to put the Chalice on 2. That's just one turn here with Karn, because they can just kill it. Stops Mind Stone, that's true. Not going to attack with Thought Knot. We'll probably just take 3 here. I could block, but this whole draw is not an ideal state for us. So now we need probably Karn, Bridge, and Blood Moon to have a shot here game 1. Walking Ballista on 1. There he be. Chandra's definitely nice. Probably just kill Thought Knot here. Not going to be digging anytime soon, it doesn't look like. We'll Chandra down, take here on Thought Knot to draw another card. Probably the best use of Chandra here. Tagging a Walking Ballista, we just lose the Chandra. God of Destiny is an okay card. It gave me some life. I see very little reason to attack Karn here. At most, I'm getting 4 in, putting it to 3. And that doesn't seem like that's a good idea. So we're really challenging ourselves here in the opener, considering Eldrazi is one of our weaker matchups overall. But we have the pieces we need. Just got to find them again. Puts their own Chalice out on 0. Not entirely sure why we'd put a Chalice on 0 out. Downs with Karn. Spyglass, Liquid Metal Coating. Another Walking Ballista. Basilisk Collar. Interesting. 4 mana, pumps the Walking Ballista, so this is an easy shoot here. Does so. Okay. It's kind of an interesting turn. So we know they have Collar. Alright, well, we'll empty the hand here. God of Destiny in play. Pass the turn. So Collar gives them Lifelink and Death Touch. If that's the scariest thing they're getting with Karn here, I'm feeling better about our chances game 1 to draw out of this. So need... If they get a land here, we need Blood Moon, then Bridge. Besides, my Chalice on 1's not worth it here. Alright, so they do have a land, so I need a Blood Moon first, then a Bridge. Lucky for me, I can gain a little bit of life. Hopefully that offsetting of life total will be important. Liquid Metal Coating would just be awful. Death Touch Lifelink here with the Walking Ballista. I presume they're going to attack? The answer is no. Alright. Well, that's my Blood Moon effect. Unfortunately, we're running a set of Maguses over other nuanced things. This is easy for them to kill. So what do I need now? I need probably... I'm just not going to worry about this Karn. I need Bridge. I need something that stops Blast Zone. There's the Dismember. That's good to not have that go against Bridge in the future, although a Death Touching Walking Ballista does it too. Something at 4 here. Alpine Moon. Alpine Moon. Walking Ballista is up to 2. Decides to go down again here. Going to find something else. What's up, Mana Dork? It didn't go well, True King? I'm sorry. We're still in the testing phases of this card. You choose a Relic. Okay, it's a draw. Okay, there's step 1. Get Blood Moon. Let's just take their cards here. Step 1, Blood Moon. Step 2, probably Karn now? Oh, they're going to exile their own card. Okay, alright. They're combating our God of Destiny. Fair enough. Not a bad way to do it, for sure. Step 2 is Karn the Great Creator. And have enough blockers that I can then also play... Well, I guess I could use God of Destiny on a Prismatic Vista. And because that would come down altogether, this wouldn't be able to be activated. So the question would be, what can Karn do after that? So I think Karn's our best out. We haven't drawn any Karns, so we have 4 to hit. Yeah, I can Karn and Bridge, as long as they don't Relic pop here. I'm gonna hit my own graveyard, see if they want to pop Relic completely here. They do. I'm gonna hold Simian Spirit Guide so I can still do what I want to. And now Seasoned Pyromancer is also something that I can kind of activate. Okay. I think we're in the best place we could possibly be right now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, and this is the 3rd land. We're not gaining any more life with God of Destiny. Expedition map. They can go get a waste now, which might be what they go do. Walking Ballista up to 4. Goes down for more artifacts. Another Relic. They can go get this Relic. Gets another walking ballista. All right, so we got both walking ballistas. We'll just F6 through this turn. Actually, I probably should not. I could block here with Seasoned Pyromancer now. Let them draw, but then I can bring back some elementals here, and then there's a lot more little things to deal with. It is a little crazy. Now, I could leave this in here as a target for God of Destiny. I also have this. They only get a Chalice. Chalice isn't very interesting for them. I'm actually going to bring Seasoned Pyromancer's tokens back because we might be able to get around and get to this Karn. Magus. We'll steal this card. I sort of like the idea of attacking here. So they have to block and then shoot, shoot, shoot. Shoot, shoot. Just shoot twice. And then play this, Magus of the Moon. And this keeps Walking Ballista low. They just let it go, so they probably have another one. We'll play Magus and pass turn. Would they really care? That's up to them. That's up to them. This is another thing for God of Destiny, and it depends on if they have another one, and if they want to be using this or getting things from their sideboard. I don't even care if they attack here and then pump once. I don't think I do. Maybe I do. Actually, if I block here, that's another 4 life for us. Let's do that. Then we have a lot of random just tokens. Their game plan might just be simply try to with both Walking Ballistas shoot us out here. So the longer we delay this, the better. There's a 3/3 Walking Ballista. Come on, Karn. That's not Karn. However, I can now play Simian Spirit Guide down. I have enough lands here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and then it would be 4. So yeah, we get another creature here past turn. Abraid's looking pretty nice here. But Karn is what we want. Karn is what we want. And I'll block first with Simian Spirit Guide again because God of Destiny and a little bit of life gain is important here. Time for Monkey Beatdowns, more like Monkey Defends. Another Walking Ballista. We have 10 damage. 1, 2, 3. That's not going to do enough. Decides to shoot Simian Spirit Guide. All right. 9. 8. Goes all attacking. I'm going to block both of these. Prevent 6 damage here. We need the draw right here. It's got to be Karn. All right, all right. We can take this as long as they don't have a Karn now. Blocker. Now I need a Karn. As long as they have no way to make this into a creature, we're good. If they do, they can Walking Ballista and just shoot it. We're pulling out the stops here, trying to lock our opponent out. 4 mana is a Karn. All right, so we lose Ensnaring Bridge, unfortunately. So they can shoot this. They can't pump right now. Oh, they skipped to their second main phase. I think that's a mistake. This is an easy just shoot here and swing in for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 and then have 7? You crazy person. You crazy person. Pass turn. Just trying to pass the turn as quickly as possible. I'm at 21. That's always a good thing. Pops Expedition map. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and then the waste. 4. Double pump for Walking Ballistas. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Attack. You can do 18 total right here. $19, $20. They can do 20 here, right? Because this is 4 plus 5. It's 9. No, it's 18. Choosing an artifact. Our out is Karn. Oh, Wormcoil Engine. Our out is Karn. Come on, Karn. Off the top. I want to ritual this because I don't want them to randomly get under the bridge here. Never didn't have it. This has bought us so much time in this game. These can't be activated. I'm gonna go down here. We're definitely getting bridge. All right, I need to dodge this upticking bridge and doing something else. If I can dodge this one turn, I can then Spyglass and turn off Karn. Then we wait for Chandra and win the game. We have to dodge uptick here and removal spell. Come on. We have to dodge so much here game one. They went down. They went down to choose an artifact. That's good. The flagship enters. Oh. This does 3 when it enters, doesn't it? Oh. Oh, I need another Karn. Back-to-back Karns. Let's go. Why not turn off Karn? It's the only way they're winning this game. 8, 9, 10. They can do 10 here. Karn. Back-to-back Karn. Oh, that's not back-to-back Karn. At least a gain 2. Got to get rid of the land in hand. We got one more shot here. I don't think we do. Uptick Karn, kill bridge, just kill me. Karn's their only out. Why not turn off Karn? Bummer. We fought so valiantly too. So valiantly. What does Karn do? Makes bridge a creature and kills bridge. Like it did right there. It's their out. If we avoided something there when they went down. And because we had Karn, we were stopping these from shooting the bridge. So they needed an out of make it a creature and have like a dismember or spatial contortion. Right. But that's why we don't give them like 10 draws to do that. Right? I guess they don't have a waste. Oh wait, yes they do. They picked it up, Mr. Dangles. It's right here. Like there's nothing sideboard that I get with mine. So all you do, that or you go get Walking Ballista and shoot their Karn. But you have to get rid of Karn. It's just smarter to get Spyglass because if they play another Karn, they have the waste and could have something else. So you shut off all the Karns and then you just look for Chandra and win the game with Chandra. One more down. And there it was. Yeah, I can't shoot their Karn, so you have to get Spyglass. I guess you could get Liquid Metal Coating and shut theirs off, but then you're just playing this game where you have to shut it off all the time. Which isn't ideal. Right? Alright, sideboard-wise, I don't think there's anything I really want to be bringing in. Rabblemaster is decent here. Magus of the Moon is slightly weaker than the Blood Moon package. Relics, no real need. Really, you could like take Chalice out and bring something in, so it's maybe like Chandra Awakened Inferno and maybe 2 Angers anyway. Just to have as removal pieces. Yeah, we can't activate Coding either, so that's why you get Spyglass. You get Spyglass and you shut off Karns. Because their Karn is their only out. Bye. And I know we already went through one Chandra, but we have one other Chandra and we have the God of Destiny. And you just ride those to a victory. Alright. I kind of like 4 Chalices out and these in. By not doing Karn down tick and Spyglass in the next turn, you give your opponent infinite turns to have an out. So you need to shut your Karn off immediately. Alright, Chandra Awakened Inferno Anger over Chalice because my opponent plays Chalice and there's not really much else I want here. Wish I had another Abrade. This would be one of the matchups that I'd care to have one extra of those. We are going to keep Rabblmasters though in because we can sometimes get underneath this opponent. Fast Blood Moon, fast Rabblemaster could do that. If we have a ritualed out Magus, I'll be hesitant, but if we have a ritualed out Blood Moon, I will be more happy. Well, it's not ritualed out. I do have the ability to go get my green source. Magus is a little awkward with the anger, but the Karn's here. It's not ritualed out, though. My opponent just steals this. It's going all right. We're down a game. I don't feel like I can hit another like Blood Moon effect here, so I'll go with this. Even though there's 5 total in the list, this is the weakest of them. You think it's a mull? Karn's really good here. Magus is decently good. The Anger's okay. My opponent mulliganed as well. That was part of the decision, though it's probably not always supposed to be part of the decision. We have 9 ritual effects as well. So we could definitely hit one of those. We hit 2 of our Angers. We kind of wish we had the 2 Chandras. Another Eldrazi Temple would be a pain here, but not unbeatable. Urza's mine. Matter Reshaper. Okay. I could anger this. Risk the Magus dying. What do we do here? Morning. D20. Could kill. They probably have another effect here. It's probably just Magus and force them to have... Let's Magus and force them to have the removal spell. Removal spell being a dismember at this point. Three mana. I'll take 3. I really want to just jam Karn out here, but I don't think it's smart. There's an expedition map, so they could have the waste. I draw a Chandra here. Obviously, I go to play Karn, they just crack off the expedition map. So maybe I take the advantage here to get Chandra down. Let's see here. Burn 2, they play a land, they play Spatial, and then they have 3 mana after that. I think it's Chandra uptick bridge next turn. And I think I'm okay to just uptick for damage here. Although, knowing my luck, I'll go over another moon effect. So actually, let's just do mana and pass turn. Or I'll go over the, like, Singleton of Braid or something. I don't know. I've had so much bad luck with just uptick and then you just lose a really good card that I'm going to go for the mana here. I'm just gonna... Two life total is not winning this. Waste from our opponent. Also, if they go to like attack this, but they don't kill the Magus here as well, there's like other lines that we can do here. I kind of want to just allow this to happen, and if my opponent has a Walking Ballista and decides, oh, I'm going to kill Chandra over this Magus, fine. And if they burn to our main phase, then I'll just take the uptick of mana and get Karn down in like Liquid Metal and keep their waste locked down. Alright, they opt for a Thought Knot here. So we lose Karn. I have the ability to double anger if I'd like to. My opponent has the waste, so I don't know if double anger really hurts me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like Ritual, maybe hit Big Chandra. Magus is doing... It's just preventing like 1 extra pip of mana here. It would prevent more if they have natural Tron. But I'll get a draw here. I can even 6 the Ritual, so play the Ritual and have 6 mana if I hit the Chandra. And then I could just kill this. I could even attack and make sure they block, and if they do, then I anger. Maybe I don't worry about hitting a Chandra here with this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I won't be able to do something. I'm going to Ritual uptick Chandra here, and then I'll double Anger. Now I can single Anger if I'd like to. Oh, I can't. Yes, I can. Because I have the mana floating. So I shoot this. Now I don't have to burn both Angers. We'll go ahead and attack. Get our 2 damage in. This attack televises that I'm going to do Anger. Yeah, single Anger, and then I have another Anger for like a small Walking Ballista or something else. This is an easy block for my opponent. They could also assume I'm bluffing here, that I would burn an Anger. But I think it's a pretty easy Anger. I get to draw a card off the Anger. I keep my Chandra rounds. Worst case here is a tower and then a giant Walking Ballista. Ugin's not so worrisome. I guess we lose Chandra anyway. Okay, we don't lose Chandra. A little bit interesting to not lose the Chandra there. Matter Reshaper. We got the Anger of the Gods to clear the board right now. Double Matter. Man. Knowing that I have a second Anger, I'm completely surprised by this play. Gotta fetch first before we do a Chandra activation here. I think I'm just completely blown away by that play. Alright, up with Chandra. God of Destiny sounds like a really good play. And then Anger and pass turn. I mean, I guess it's a draw. Maybe that's what they were looking at. I don't know. They go up here again. Oh, whoa. Reality Smasher. That's a really good card. It's a really good card. All right, I guess we need bridge here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. I can do it off Karn as well right now. Chandra's down. Seasoned Pyromancer. All right, 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, and then this card 4. If I do land, that's 5 mana. I don't need the land here. 1, 2, 3, and then if I use Simeon, yeah. Let's just go. Let's go ahead and exile. 1, 2, 3. Play Seasoned Pyromancer. I'm floating mana by accident. Play Blood Moon here. Put this into play. Pass turn. So they can kill the Blood Moon. They've been deciding to go up with Ugin a whole bunch here, so maybe they'll leave my Blood Moon alone for a turn. They do. Interesting. This is interesting plays from my opponent. I don't think I want them to have that card. We'll take 7 here. We're really only winning this by a top deck bridge. Gain a little bit of life here. I can hold this land because I already have a gemstone. We'll pass turn. I have the ability, if they do shoot this, to make some tokens here. We have 5 damage coming through, 6, 7. More with a Walking Ballista. Makes it a... I find this very interesting, how they've used their Ugin. Not a typical use of the Ugin, I think. Alright, they draw a card because they killed something. Yeah, dog's barking. My opponent just gives me the GG, so I'm guessing they had the Walking Ballista anyway. They have Karn go down, get Walking Ballista, can put Walking Ballista on high enough, it looks like. It's basically card draw. I guess I'm just surprised that they didn't do that earlier with the Chandra, giving me a turn with the Chandra. That gave me more outs. But they've got Exacties here, so it worked out really well for them. If they would have down-ticked with the Ugin and just attacked with the Reality Smasher, they would have been fine as well. Actually, we'd be at -1 life. There you go. Well, match 1 done. No surprises there. We're pretty common to lose our first matches for whatever reason. I'm not too disappointed though. I think God of Destiny really showed us an opportunity to win quite likely. There, it's obviously kind of it's a difficult card here because it's just kind of giving us a few extra turns. Unfortunately, we ran into our worst enemy being Eldrazi-tron. So in Eldrazi-tron, we need to complete a lock for this list. Now, because of Karn being played in it, we need Bridge. We typically need a Blood Moon to stop Blast Zone. They're not playing Ratchet Bomb anymore. They're playing Blast Zone. So we need those 2 cards. We need a Karn of our own, typically, and we have to actually stop their own Karn in some way or fashion. And then when you look at games 2 and 3, they bring in more things that kill and or get rid of Bridge and Blood Moon. So you have to, and I say this because they're playing an Ugin. The Blood Moon is not always a lock either. So we have Bridge, you need Blood Moon, you need Karn, you need to keep them below the requisite amount of mana for both Ugin and Karn. And you can do that, but it definitely gets tricky. Match 1 there, though. Not bad. Do that later. Looks like it's coming back up. All right, round 2 here. We're not doing the hottest here, although we did run into one of our harder matchups initially. We had plenty of Blood Moons, but they didn't show up, and we didn't quite get match 1, or game 1 there. Match 2, coming up right here. Let's play some Magic. Klothys, Red Prison, in Modern. Whew. There's Subway Eat Flesh. Must be a zombie. Must be a zombie Subway. Alright, this should kick off here. There we go. Nuclear Atom, and we do get to play first. Always a nice thing. We're going to keep this. We have a fast Blood Moon. Lots of rituals. I probably go get a basic here with this Wooded Foothills. And we'll see how it plays. My opponent is also mulliganing. A lot of mulligans here in the round 1, round 2. We'll lead with Wooded Foothills, and I'm not going to crack this trying to hide that I'm playing Blood Moon. Wooded Foothills, though, could be Ponza, so how much does it hide? Who knows? I'm debating what I fetch here. I probably want to fetch the green, but I only have 3 God of Destinies. I know that season... I guess I have 1 miss here. I have exactly 1 miss in the lands for that extra land. And now we hit it. Alright, Blood Moon away here and see Noble Hierarch to beat. I should play with Ormos Archive Keeper. Is that a card? Glistener Elf. Alright, let's go ahead and Season Pyromancer to draw and discard. This will give me some blockers here. We're going to get rid of 1 Bridge and 1 Magus. Chalice on 1 looks pretty strong here, and so does the Bridge. We'll try leading with Chalice on 1 because a Spell Snare is... or a Spell Pierce is still possible. My opponent attacks here. I'm just going to block with Season Pyromancer and force a ritual effect. Or not a ritual, a pump effect. Just got to remove the Noble Hierarch, yeah. We will attempt to do that. I'm going to put a Chalice on 1, though, to start things off, I think. 2 Bridges will be a little bit hard to get through once we get both of those down. See? Spell Pierce, and I'll go ahead and pay for this. That's our hope. There's the Spell Pierce, protects the bridge. Got the elementals and blockers. Grayus, how's this feel? You learned why Ponza's called Ponza? This will actually make sure Noble Hierarch doesn't grow to some absurd size here. No attacks here either. Opponent is done with us. It's what, an Italian dish, right? There's another chalice. All right. Good start, good start. Angers are going to come in here. Walking Ballista is going to come in here. I kind of don't mind Eidolons, but I don't think they're necessary. Blood Moon good, Magus good, Abraid's good, Ravel's fine. God of Destiny actually can kind of be pulled out in this matchup. Probably okay to drop one Karn here. Might even drop 2 Karns and bring the bridge in. If I'm doing that, I sort of want to get rid of all the Karns. This is kind of what I'm thinking right now. We want a faster bridge than we do like Karn. The idea of Karn probably at this point is just like go get a liquid metal coating. If I don't feel like that's a good idea, I could just play a pair of Eidolons probably. Thought it was a German word for landmine or something. It's just a deep fried pizza. Yeah. Yeah. It's Italian, right? It's like it looks like a calzone sort of thing, doesn't it? I think it does. Alright, these out, these in. I'm not liking this extra Karn, but we'll keep it for liquid metal coating. I don't want to make it too much higher, and I don't really want to run God of Destiny at the risk of a Blood Moon and then not being able to cast it. Marauder it is. Alright, we got a bridge here. It's not super fast, but it is there. Chandra's removal. This hand's a bit weak, but we'll give it a shot here. Opponent's mulled to 5. Eidolon's a blocker, that's true, but sometimes we want to hide behind the bridge, and sometimes they get a little frisky and start attacking us for actual life points. Thanks, KO. Thanks. I'm going to save this Abraid. I see this Noble Hierarch over there. I don't click pictures, Bob. If it's a card, you can do exclamation card like this. There's a Blighted Agent. They've got this well protected at the moment. I'm not going to be able to really shoot this and like have Spell Pierce protection here. I'm going to go ahead and burn the Abraid right here in case I top deck another Abraid. And if it's a pump spell, it's a pump spell. If it's not, then it goes flying towards the bin like it did. 2 cards left. Draws a card. Definitely want to get this bridge down. Inkmoth Nexus is a good one for our opponent. Could attack for a point. Decides not to. Getting red here because I don't have God of Destiny and I don't have much reason to have a bunch of these played. There's an Anger. Could Anger away the Noble. Less mana for them to do this and pump it. Do I play Bridge? If I play Bridge, I have 4 cards in my hand. I sort of want to just like fire off an Anger here. Then they have to pump a lot more into the Inkmoth. I mean, they didn't slam another creature, so they'd have to top deck, and then Chandra Downtick could do something. Let's Anger. I don't know, something's telling me, like, get rid of some of this mana here, and this is good. And if they want to pump and save this for some weird reason, then that's one less pump spell. Anger's not going to hit the Inkmoth, so I think it's the better line. Bridge is probably not protecting us from a Inkmoth getting pumped once or twice. Scale up in a good old Might of Okrosa. It's true, it's true. Alright, we're going to play Chandra here because I think I can avoid dying here. Go up for damage and pass turn. At this point, I can get Karn and go get a Spyglass and stop Ink Moth. I could also Karn and play Bridge with the Chandra. So, activation and 2 pump spells, I feel safe, but I probably shouldn't. Blighted Agent and a Glistener Elf. 1 little card left. 1, 2, 3, play Blood Moon. 1, 2, 3, play Bridge. This checks for Spell Pierce. So no Spell Pierce. We'll just play Bridge here and go ahead, opponent. Go ahead. 2 creatures, 1 pump spell because there's only 1 green. Pretty safe at 1 infect here. Decides to go after Chandra. Not a bad idea. Sideboard wise, I have a liquid metal coating that I think I'm just going to go grab. So I can liquid metal. I can even shoot one of these pretty safely. On there, stop on my opponent's turn. Let's go ahead and shoot the one that I can't block, just on the odd chance that it stays around. Cool, looking decent here. Now they could pick off something here, and they do. They could pick off our Bridge and our Blood Moon. So we're gonna go ahead and attempt to shut off Ink Moth here. They'll probably activate, but that's only 2 things getting through here. Activates Ink Moth. All right, so 1 force down, no extra draw here. 2 coming through. 2 Planeswalkers, Karn. I can go get... I don't have an extra Bridge to go get, ironically. Attack and attack here. Can't really go down with Karn. Plays another Glistener Elf. Land's not what we need. So I guess I'm going to go ahead and shut off Ink Moth here and kill it. I'm going to hold this land and make it look like I have a removal spell. This will be interesting, so they can activate this and save it. We'll see if they know this line. Probably maybe go after this, but then I lose Karn, so this is to me worth a shot here to see if my opponent activates. Alright, well my opponent didn't do that. Yeah, because it's an artifact. Yep, they had to do it like before. They had to do it before. 2 at Karn. Yeah, activate before coding. Alright, so I guess I get to do... we'll go with the breeding pool here this time around. I get a Simian Spirit Guide to block? Maybe I get lucky here. Let's go to second main phase here. And I'm going to hold the mountain still. Go ahead, opponent. So we have a blocker. Don't need my upkeep stop anymore. And the irony of not having the Bridge, not being able to go get it. There you have it. There you have it. Land, Seasoned Pyromancer, draw 2. There's a bridge. Alright, so we had a bridge coming in a turn or two here, which would have probably sealed up the game pretty nicely. Taking down Infect here in Modern. Alright. Round 3 here. Let's hope we get another good matchup. We've gotten the draw 2 times now. We'll see if we continue to get the draw. Or sorry, the play. Got to play first. So we'll see. Match 3. Here we go. Next opponent right here. And we do. We get to play first. Always a good thing. Always a good thing. Two Karns. We have a Luris. Two Karns, a Luris. Chalice on 1 could be very good because they could be burn. This is the reason I'm thinking of keeping this. I think it might be burn. Both Karns are pretty poor here if it is burn, but Chalice and Abrade are fairly good against burn. And I'm on the play. Let's keep this with the intention of it being burn Luris. That will be my guess. It's the more popular Luris list right now. If it's Jund Luris, we're in a bit of trouble, but the Karns could get some lock pieces. Shadow, you think? What's up, Beast Mode? Start with a Wooded Foothills and pass turn. Fortunately, I have a double fetch here, so if it is burn, 2 points of damage to me. But I think it could be burn. Luris burn is the most popular. I see Death Shadow, I see Boggles. Wooded Foothills here. It's probably burn. Blood Crypt. Don't be a Thoughtseize. So it is like a Jund Luris? Maybe Death Shadow? Man, that's really unfortunate. Fish fail. Just an Inquisition. We'll get around it. We'll get around it. God of Destiny looking pretty good against a Luris deck. Especially if they're not burn. Oh gosh, it is Jund. What the heck? I know you meant to do the fish fail. Fail fish. Fail fish. Other way. It is Jund. Wow, that's weird. Alright, Tarmogoyf. Whatever. Whatever, Tarmogoyf. We'll deal with you. Alright, if I draw a Blood Moon, I'll play it, but if not, God of Destiny here. Bridge is pretty decent. Can't quite kill Tarmogoyf. Let's play God of Destiny still past the turn. Here I'm going to probably take the Chalice and then maybe we'll look to keep this in check. I could also keep the... Oh, there's a Thoughtseize. This isn't as worrisome. They can take my bridge here. I can Karn down tick and go get a bridge again. God of Destiny is probably going to gain us some life here, so this is our plan. I would put the Braid in here so they can get 4, or the Karn that they can get 4 in. Putting bridge doesn't shrink anything down at this point. And I can exile this bridge with the God of Destiny, and then I have 2 bridges I can go get. A pair of Thoughtseizes here takes a Karn. Alright, so I definitely want to play Karn here. We're getting hit for 4. They played Thoughtseize, Thoughtseize, Inquisition. Land drop, 3 unknowns. We hit a land drop here, so I can actually go ahead and take the Planeswalker to shrink this turn. Go get our land here. We're gonna go get Karn. Probably just down tick here. And we'll go get another bridge past turn. I'm not gonna do the whole liquid metal coating thing here. We're not gonna have Karn. So bridge here, force them to try to Thoughtseize Inquisition again. And we'll start removing our own bridge and chalice here so that we have it with our own Karn. Opponent's not interested in playing Magic anymore. Jundler is here. Game 1, taken down. Okay. Pair of relics this game because of Luris. I don't think I have much else I care to have here. God of Destiny is pretty good against this matchup. Blood Moon's good. Magus will be okay. Chalice is exceptional against Luris decks. Rabble Master's a nice quick clock. We want that. The Abraid's like the only thing that's the weakest, but we could take care of a Bob. We could take care of a random artifact they might play. I think I want to keep all my Karns. Is Eidolon good? It's a blocker. I suppose Eidolon could come in for maybe 1 to 2 of the Karns. Yeah, you know it exactly, Grace. I almost don't mind shaving a Karn for like an Anger. Spyglass is probably okay. It's kind of our win condition a little bit. Like, I just want to hit these 16 cards for the most part and probably one of these 9. So I have 2 cards I want to hit in the opening 7. We're going to get Thoughtseized or Inquisitioned again. I feel hesitant to take these Abraids out. I think I'm going to bring the 2 relics in. And I think I'm actually going to take 1 ritual out and 1 Karn. I'm going to leave my 2 Abraids as removal pieces because that might be very important. The 2 relics are here really only for keeping Tarmogoyf down and also preventing Wrenn and 6 from making my opponent be able to play 2/3 spells at a time. It also keeps Luris in check. I leave 1 relic sideboard so that I can grab it with a few of the Karns. And as they discard stuff, Klothys and Relic will help Karn get some of our artifacts back. This is super tempting to keep and actually just get rid of like the Rabble Master. 2 Maguses here keeps them off of a color probably. I could also go just Magus, and when they like fetch potentially shock here, they've got to deal with a Magus or a Rabble Master. So if I do that, I get rid of like a Simian Spirit Guide, but I could also, if they have double discard, getting rid of something else might be important. I think I just get rid of the Ritual. Let's ditch a Ritual here. This way, this instant doesn't go in the graveyard. The Simian Spirit Guide can exile. Don't skip your turn, opponent. You're on the play. Don't do it. Oh, thank goodness. Don't want to win like that. Thank goodness you played a card. Please have a fetch land for your sake, not mine. Nearly skipped. Woo! Stomping Ground's not very good. Land drop for me, please. No land drop. I am almost tempted to just go Season Pyromancer here. I don't have very many double pip things, so if I do green here, I can do Simian Spirit Guide, Seasoned Pyromancer, ditching Magus and Rabblemaster. It keeps a clock, and then they're forced to play against the Seasoned Pyromancer. I think this is the line. Like, I don't think it's just Ritual out of Magus here. I think it's dig 2 more and let my opponent bolt one third of a card. I could even probably keep the Rabblemaster if I wanted to. We missed our land drop, but I'm able to play another Seasoned Pyromancer to dig more. Opponent fetched, or sorry, shocked in and didn't do anything. 2 damage in, 3 bodies. Turn 1. It's a Verdant Catacomb. Now we could have kept them off green and black. We still can. Feeling like a Bloodman's better. Sure, Thoughtseize me. Go for it. Can't take Ritual. Has to take Magus or Seasoned Pyromancer, so we at least have 3 mana next turn. Not to mention a Thoughtseize now in an attack. Feels pretty good. They're going to leave Bolt open. Cool. I'm just going to play the Magus here. I presume there's a Bolt from my opponent. But if there's no Bolt, then we keep them off black. If there is a Bolt, that's fine. Doesn't go to Seasoned Pyromancer. 9 here, 1 Death Shadow can be played at the moment. Yeah. I think they have Death Shadow still. Bobble here. Cracks Bobble. They targeted me for that one. Death Shadow? Gurmag Angler? Thought seizes away my Ritual. Swift Spear. Top of the library is a Karn, the Great Creator. I'm going in. I'm going in. You're going to 4, opponent. Blocks an Elemental. I go get Walking Ballista here, right? They can't attack. There's no way. Oh. Let's try to put that first. Sure. Chalice on 1. I'm almost tempted to not attack because Seasoned Pyromancer dies and they only go to 3 here. I'm just pass. I don't want to lose Seasoned Pyromancer to a random ritual spell. Being at 3 is not the best. Being at 2. Being at 2 with a Karn, that's so much better. Alright. Let's end this game. I'm attacking. We're getting in. We're getting in. Indestructible. Let's go. Actually, I don't even have to attack, right? I just do Klothys twice. Let's just do Klothys twice. Give Klothys the nod here. The W. I think it's possible. We'll see. Assassin's Trophy is the Chalice of the Void. This also gives me 2 blockers against Swift Spear. Cool. Now I have Karn. Mana online. My opponent's destroyed a Chalice. What are we going to do? Bolt, Bolt. Bolt, Bolt, swing. Gain some life. This is an easy chump block if they come at me. Chump. Because now I have 2 in. Soul Scar Mage. I see very little reason not to just eat something here. Play a land and have Seasoned Pyromancer tokens, so we'll just do that. It is a bit of a weird list. Karn's not even needed to be played. My opponent can't Thoughtseize me here. We have Seasoned Pyromancer to block any massive burst of damage here. And we got it. Jundleris. I guessed it would be Burn, but it wasn't. And we took it down. Match 3 done. Match 4 coming up here. Indeed. Indeed. Let's put our stream stats back up there, maybe. Where are those? Do it this way. Bam. Back up there. Cool. Match 4 here. Yeah, Wingstop chicken tenders are pretty good, though. For sure. All right, we've been on the play a lot. We're getting really lucky. All right, how much do we think a Chalice on 1 ruins our opponent? We have no action after that. Could be pretty good. Could also be terrible. I think I'm almost tempted to try my luck here and just throw the Chalice out on 1 and go for it. Chalice on 1 and then the following turn be able to play a 4-drop if we top deck it. It's one of those like semi all-in hands to really slow the game down so that I can maybe do something busted on turns 3, 4. I think I'm gonna try it. I think we'll try it. Nothing says my opponent's gonna keep all 7 as well. Oh, they did. Oh, we're dead. All right, Prismatic Vista. Let's go get a forest here. Seems my opponent's potentially F6 here. All right, Chalice on 1. We'll see if it carries us. Triome. Sultai in colors. All right, can't quite get God of Destiny down. That's okay. Snow-covered island. All right, well, Blood Moon would be good. Get this God of Destiny down next. Yeah, this is the very beginning of game 1. See if they have a Mana Leak Remand. They don't. We only have Ramp right now for God of Destiny. Growth Spiral. So we got some sort of Sultai, Reclamation, Teamer, Scapeshift, something going on here. Alright, a bunch of islands here and a Triome. We'll grab their Growth Spiral here. Put our land down and pass the turn. Not a whole lot going on here, unfortunately. Another Growth Spiral. We'll take each Growth Spiral as we can. I'm not going to fetch with this Flooded. Would it grow? I might. No fear for Blood Moon. That or they don't have that many more islands to go fetch. We'll see. We'll see. Just out of the hand, obviously. Steam Vents tapped. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm not going to fetch with this because this is starting to look a lot like Scapeshift. Let's do this. I'm try to play a Ritual out. Holding up 1 red here. Magus of the Moon. This should receive a counter spell. We've done it in this way that I have 3 mana here, plus I have a 4th mana for the Desperate Ritual. Or sorry, with the Desperate Ritual. I can't replay God of Destiny, but I could replay Magus. Now, if they counter and bounce this, we're in trouble. Well, I say we're in trouble. We're counter draw. All right. We'd actually have it because of the floating mana. I'm just going to pass the turn. I'm going to sit comfortably at 22 life. I will not be fetching. So it is a Scapeshift list, I think. Cryptic Command and then the 2 Growth Spirals just makes me think that. Search for Tomorrow confirms it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is the 7th land here. 8th land. Opponent can just Scapeshift here and win the game. We'll make sure they get the right double Valakut and 6 lands. 32 damage here. This is a matchup where Blood Moon will be good at. And we'll see if that will get us in game 2 and game 3. Perfect example where God of Destiny doesn't do too much here. Talked about that between rounds 3 and 4. Alright, they got both Valakuts and they've got 6 mountains. Nice. Okay, Scapeshift. This is one that I think we just need to go as fast as we possibly can. Fast as we possibly can. I could do a Spyglass to stop them from getting certain mana requirements. Probably not worth it. Chalice can come out here. My opponent doesn't actually play that much on one. I could actually leave a couple Chalices in and get rid of these Abrades. We're keeping Bridge because they do play Euro at some points. Eidolon's obviously a bit interesting to see because we want to keep our life total high. But at the same time, you kind of saw there, unless we have a Blood Moon in play, it's just not going to really matter. Opponent can make plenty of mana to kill us pretty quickly. So the idea here is Rabble Master and Eidolon are going to hopefully be fast enough. Funny enough, the Chalice used to be a good one on 0 to stop a Summoner's Pact, but they've since gotten away from a Titan Shift variation and gone back to Rug. Boil would be great. We don't have Boil, unfortunately, in our sideboard. It's not really something that I'm going to just always play just to see if I run into something like Scape Shift. But it could be a consideration. Chandra Awakened Inferno is not coming in here because this game doesn't go that long. We're not going to win by 1s and 2s. We're going to win by either stopping lands or hitting them for enough damage. With that, we'll go ahead and submit and see how it goes. The other thing that this list starts to run is Ice Fang. They run Ice Fang and they're able to chip away the 2-3 damage. So that whole mono red thing that I was talking about earlier, it could work, but it may not always come into play. All right, here's a good example. We're going to go ahead and keep this. We're not going to worry about getting Klothys mana here, and we're going to just try to jam out an immediate Blood Moon here. If my opponent has a Force, they've got a Force. I will at least have an Eidolon right behind this. It's as good as we get against them. They do have basics, though. Opponent was not F6, so I have a feeling this gets forced here. There it is. All right, so we got to just beat him with an Eidolon beatdown here. Maybe top deck another Blood Moon. Steam Vents tapped. All right, I'm going to go fetch another basic here on the off chance that I will eventually be able to maybe gain a little bit of life. Trying not to take a considerable amount of damage. We'll see, though. We don't want to randomly be dead to a Bolt Snap Bolt. That would just be miserable. Let's go to combat. Looks like I found a Blood Moon to try to play here. We'll play that over Seasoned Pyromancer because this actually locks our opponent out better. Seasoned Pyromancer would just get rid of my Blood Moon, so we're expecting a Remand or something. An Aether Gust. So I could try to do this again. I actually sort of like the idea of trying again. The Eidolon is taking 4 damage every turn, so doing this again I think forces that they have a counter spell. We're both at 16. And my opponent doesn't currently have any green mana, which feels really kind of nice. Breeding Pool, they do shock in. We'll just go straight to combat here. Swing for 2. This is an obvious Blood Moon round 2 again. They will have a counter. Hardcast Force and Negation. They're at 10. All right, what do we got? Cryptic, shock it in, Triome tapped. Okay, it's a Chalice. I'll be happy to turn that into a creature here off Seasoned Pyromancer. In for 2 more. Play Seasoned Pyromancer. Convert this to a creature. Might get Cryptic locked out here. We'll see. Alright, there's God of Destiny. If we would have fetched Shocked, we would have been 2 more lower, but been able to do a God of Destiny. Bridge is useless here. Bonus Eidolon's nice. It's hit for 5. Shark Typhoon here. Okay, we're going to block Eidolon, perhaps? Second Eidolon's here is kind of nice. Opponent's at 5. We'll play this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is not a mountain, which is very critical. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We do have Cryptic online. We'll attempt to go to combat here. This is lethal. We have another Shark Typhoon. We do. We're Shark Typhooning to make another 2/2. It's kind of interesting. Blocks Eidolon. They go down to 2 here. I don't see a reason to play bridge here. We'll see if they've got us. 7th land here gets it. Especially if they have Scapeshift in hand. They're tapping. It's a good sign. Scavenging Ooze is really nice. They gain life here. Let's go and attack here. They block here. They're going to eat an Eidolon. They're going to kill this. They don't have another green source here. So in this moment right here, I'm going to try to Ritual. Ritual the Seasoned Pyromancer to bring it back. There's 1 Eidolon left to eat, and we'll have 3 creatures here. So they'll gain potentially 1 here, and we do 2 to them. Need to avoid a land and escape shift here. They won't attack here. That's pretty obvious. The God of Destiny. We'll go ahead and attack. We're attacking here. They're able to block 1 and gain 1. That leaves us with 2 creatures and them at 1. Cutting it close here. Suppose I could have played a bridge there. I don't think they're going to randomly kill me out of nowhere. It's going to be Scapeshift. It's not going to be creatures that kill me. Decisions. So maybe that Wooded Foothills getting a stomping ground would have mattered enough here because I would have been able to play God of Destiny down. I would have gained life more than likely. With the Scavenging Ooze, though, it might be a moot point. I don't know. It's tough to say. All right, we found a land, but it's not one that they can fetch with. However, it does give them enough to Scapeshift here. And they do have the Scapeshift. So they did top deck the needed land that they needed. Pretty good. Close one. Opponent takes us down, though. Looks like we'll be going to 2/2 here. Playing Magic Klothys Red Prison Modern. It's definitely a race here, though. And stealing that Blood Moon away with the Force of Negation at the beginning of this one was definitely the winning line. Imagine if we had a boil. Just blow it all up. Blow it all up. They go after some of our tokens. They go after one of my tokens just to be safe here. That's smart because they don't need to go after all my tokens there. Well, there you have it. Quick one again. Scapeshift takes us down only just. Only just. There's another Eidolon. That could have been good. So if we would have fetched that Wooded Foothills and Stomping Ground and shocked it in, we would have been better in that sense. But then instead of being at 12, I would have been at 10, and a couple bolts really could have killed us. That's the really only reason you'd have Chalice in. So ended up drawing these. It is what it is. There you go. Match 4. All right, round 5, currently 2-2. I don't exactly know where that puts us. Apparently puts us place 167 here, just below Aqualog. Some of the top people are currently 4-0 because they're undefeated. Sodek's up here, probably playing Dredge of some sorts. Probably a good idea. There's that Citrus D being the cutoff man. There at 4-0 and 3-1. Anywho, let's see if we get the dice roll again. We've been doing that quite a bit. It's probably about time for us to lose the dice roll. And we do. All right, pack 0-0 is our opponent. Playing Klothys, Red Prison. Oh man, our opponent's a big fan. We thank him, and get the good luck. All right, one lander. We have to actually mulligan this for sure. All right, we have a 2-lander now. 2-lander, we're on the draw. We could hit. We have some good lower end. I know there's only one Chandra, but I do get to cycle it or shuffle it back in. Maybe I just get rid of Karn here. We'll keep this, ditch Karn, see if we can't draw the 3rd land, and get there with some Ravels and Maguses. Overgrown Tomb, Shocked In, probably an Inquisition. Bird of Paradise, a Braid just became very powerful. Top deck is Forest. Prismatic Vista, go. We're going to do the Prismatic Vista just to thin just ever so slightly here. I would have liked to have braided the bird, but we didn't get that opportunity. We might have something at 3 here. Bird, Abzan colors. Looking good. Gets the snow-covered plains here. They're a big fan, so they know we play Blood Moon. All right, we have Heliod Sun-Crowned. The combo. I'm gonna go ahead and pass here, leaving up a Braid. And I'm not going to fire it at the Bird of Paradise. Let's see if they just go for the combo and I'm able to disrupt it, right? Could try. 3 mana, Spike Feeder. Well, I can disrupt this. I can't disrupt it immediately, though. Well, this is really awkward. I have to wait for Spike Feeder to activate. This is really awkward. It's infinite life, and I do have to somewhat kill my opponent. I could deck them if I hardlock them enough. My opponent can get infinite life here. We're winning this game by locking our opponent out from doing a multiple kill here with Walking Ballista. I have Braid right now. Spike Feeder goes infinite here to gain life. That's fine. Then I Chandra downtick the following turn, because this is only going to be a 1-1 if I do this now. So my only winning line right now is to kill this, Chandra downtick Walking Ballista, lock the board out in some fashion, and then mill them out. I think that's right, and I don't think there's anything that stops this, hopefully. Alright, so we're going to gain some life here. They normally go to 100 life and go to 200 life when you disrupt their combo. The problem is that I have to find Karn now to stop Walking Ballista. If I can stop Walking Ballista here and then get a bridge down, then we theoretically win by decking them. Unless they have a way to get something back into their library. At this point, I don't really kill them through an infinite life or some absurd amount like 3,000. Being that my opponent is also a fan, I sort of want to just say, you're good. I have to hard lock you. If I get you hard locked, then I would mill you. So Chandra won't ever be used to go up because then we'd have less cards. This is going to be an interesting matchup because they only really need a white pip. And combo is very difficult for us. She can go up with mana. Yeah, but we have to kill Walking Ballista or we die in the next turn. So Walking Ballista comes down as a 1/1 here. And then if we wait a turn, they just make lifelink, attack, and then shoot us a whole bunch. But I do have an out currently because I am a prison list. If I wasn't a prison list, I would probably be conceding here, but I do have an out. Now, what's their next card? I don't know. I'm just letting them know I can beat infinite life, so just waiting for your next plays. I don't know how high they want to go here. All right. Oh, cool. they don't want to die to the beats, which makes sense, you know. But I can beat infinite life, so let's see what this next card is. Devoted Druid. Oh my gosh, stop it, opponent. All right, so I have to kill Walking Ballista here. They don't have anything that kills Chandra, so I might get to use Chandra, and we'll be using it for mana. Ironically, the Seasoned Pyromancer's in a weird state. So they ping off Chandra, to be expected here. Okay. I feel awkward that I have the Seasoned Pyromancer now, because that would actually make me lose the game, based on what I've said is my win condition now. It just depends, too. Okay, Spike Feeder, we make infinite life again. 3 mana evolution, Kitchen Finks. Okay, we have infinite life again. Put it on the Devoted Druid. I like that. I like that play. There's a land. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. I can only play one thing this turn. I suppose I'll play Magus, not show Rabblemaster. Again, I can't really play Seasoned Pyromancer based on what I said was my win condition. So let's respect that. Temple Garden. They have enough mana now to play a Walking Ballista and immediately activate Heliod. So, gotta watch out for that. Attacking for 3. I'll just chill here. Five mana. Finale of Devastation for 3. What are we doing? Eternal Witness, get back Walking Ballista? Uh-oh. Need Karn right here. Ranger Captain of Eos. That goes and gets Walking Ballista. They have the kill here, but they're not playing to it. 1, 2, 3. So now I have to Seasoned Pyromancer. Let's go ahead and exile this to make mana. I should have put the land into play. Play bridge, pass turn. Maybe they don't shoot me down here. All right. So our opponent takes us down here. They've got the Walking Ballista. The last turn, what they could have done is tap Devoted Druid and then use Spike Feeder. And I think they had enough to do it. Now they have enough. All right, we won't make them do this part. They make infinite mana here and make giant Walking Ballista and shoot us for a bunch. They got the Walking Ballista off the Ranger. Okay. Spyglass looks pretty good here. Angers look really good here. Grafdigger's Cage would be nice. I kind of like Chandra in this matchup too. I don't like Rabble Master as much. There's too much to get through. Chalice on 2 is reasonable. God of Destiny can probably trimmed 1, maybe even 2 here. I probably trim 1 Chalice, but I could get something on 2, but that doesn't necessarily matter because they have their god and then they just have the Walking Ballista. This is really not a great matchup for us. A combo heavy creature deck is not good because we're favoring God of Destiny over more removal and interaction like Abrade's Anger Slagstorm. I don't like our position here. And I'm just taking one more God of Destiny out. Bring these in. So Spyglass is here so that the infinite mana doesn't happen. Karn, the Great Creator, can come down and stop Walking Ballista. So I bring Spyglass in. Spyglass is basically the 5th Karn for Walking Ballista, but also stops the infinite mana combo. We have a pair of Braids and some Angers. I'm on the play, so these board wipes could come into effect. We'll just see how it all plays out. This isn't a bad hand here. We'll go ahead and keep it. God of Destiny is probably the weakest card here. We can Spyglass some combo piece here and then hope that we can draw just enough. Hopefully we can draw just enough. The Chalice. We'll wait on the Chalice. I can get a better idea of what their hand is. So we've got Devoted Druid, Collected Company, Finale, some Rangers. So I guess I have to name Devoted Druid here. It's frustrating to name Devoted Druid seeing 2 Rangers here. And they can play a Ranger this coming turn. We're doing okay. We're 2-2. Maybe Devoted's not right here. Maybe I just have to name Walking Ballista. So they play Ranger. I need a ritual spell off the top. It's cost 1 or less to reveal. So I named Devoted Druid, and they could go get Walking Ballista with the Ranger. I think I still have to name Devoted Druid. Ranger gets Walking Ballista. Finale can find the combo piece with Devoted Druid. So we have to just avoid Collected Company hitting something for this to matter. We have 1, 2, 3, and then this would be 4. So they do have Collected Company mana. I guess I'll name Devoted Druid. I don't particularly like having to name that. What's the saying on the stream? That I always die to this on turn 3? Let's see if it's true. Exactly, Grace. Well played. Well put. Yeah. So we're just asking which one are they more likely to find? So here's a Ranger. They're going to go get a Walking Ballista. Like an Anger's okay here and not a bad card because I do have 4 mana and I can keep going up. Dang, they got Caterpillar. Alright, so I put Chalice on 1 now. To avoid this thing. They want the Devoted Druid combo. The Caterpillar. Alright. Go ahead. Huh. Now I need to draw Karn. Windswept Teeth was off the top. So they can Coco now. Hits for 3. 4. Exalted. This is not good. We are going to fetch here. Trying to minimize the lands that I do draw. I don't need any more green. And a Blood Moon. Blood Moon's not doing a whole lot. Bridge is probably not needed right now. It's probably just God of Destiny, which isn't. It's not progressing any differently than my 2 lock pieces here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then a land here off the God of Destiny, and I can play both Blood Moon and Bridge. We just need this Collected Company to really miss. Please miss. Spike Feeder. Oriog Champion. Okay. Not the worst. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage that they can do to us. 14 go to 8. I can eat a Collected Company. It gains me 2. Not going to end any games here soon. In 4, 6, going to 8. I mean, I think I would just play the new Ranger here, go get a Walking Ballista, sacrifice the Ranger at upkeep, prevent an Anger of the Gods, and then next turn hit for 6 plus 4 with a Walking Ballista and we're dead. Can't cast non-creature spells, so this avoids Karn being a kill as well. I would have to literally top deck Walking Ballista of my own. So this stops Bridge here. There's the sacrifice. Stops Blood Moon from being played. I gain life here. I suppose that's one saving grace. I can't cast these due to the Ranger. They attack, they just do the Ranger thing again. I don't think with the Spyglass you can name Ranger's activated ability. In for 6, I go to 4. Walking Ballista on 2, just sacrifice this. They're good to go. It's a good game. Opponent takes us down. The streak of dying to Devoted Druid continues. If I need to be beating a Devoted Druid deck, we need less Rabble Masters, more Angers. I don't think I want to be tuning this deck to be that, but maybe that's where Klothys puts us. Yeah, the activated. He's still getting, yeah, he's going to still get like Walking Ballista, and if I don't name Devoted Druid here, my opponent just gets Finale, goes get Devoted Druid's friend, and finishes us off. We even had the Chalice to prevent the Caterpillar to prevent this combo from happening. I guess I'll gain a little more life. Can't play anything. A lot of our interaction is at sorcery speed. Anger, Slag Storms, even if we had those. Pretty good. I won't give them the GGs just in case they think I have something else. Finale, though. Probably Finale for something. Finale for 3, and then they're going to go get a Ranger, crack the Ranger, and see if I do any interactions. They decide Heliod is the way to go. That's also a good way to do it. In for damage. Alright, Devoted Druid takes us down. Pretty potent combo. For sure. For sure. attacked us on way too many layers that we couldn't get back up. Feels like a bad matchup. Also feels like one I did not prepare for. That'll happen in big events. That'll happen. Maybe go the Koth, Karn, Chandra, Klothys route. Slap some Angers in there. It might be. Could be King Magic. Could be. Right now we've got kind of an aggressive version of Klothys. It's our third time out with a list. Definitely could be a little more that route. There's plenty of things killing Rabblemaster. I think if you go that route, though, you start to become softer and softer to Sultai, Bant, Reclamation, Euro lists. And and I hate to say it like that, but I really do think that those control matchups suddenly become more and more times that you won't win if you're trying to go what you're suggesting is free win red. But maybe, obviously the list is locked in right now, but just to talk briefly about it, maybe we get rid of Rabblmasters completely. We go down a Karn. Hear me out. Go down a Chalice. Hear me out. You hearing? Listening? Consider these as maybes or nots, but basically open this up where then you put Rabblemaster's Eidolons and maybe even Bolts and just pivot. Take basically all your Planeswalkers out, or maybe like keep your lower end Planeswalkers, take Bridges and Chalices, and just try to smash your opponent when they're controlled. Maybe. Transformational sideboard. Who knows? Who really knows? And that way you don't need as many Chalices because you're trying to favor matchups that you don't need it in, maybe. So play Punisher. Play Punisher Transformational Sideboard Zale. Although you do know that I like me some Punisher. All right. Info's back up here. Matches in the round. If I do it this way, we get this. We have 44 to go. Match 6, though. Opponent coming up. Let's see if we get the play or the draw. And that's your intro. Every match. About 30 seconds. Thanks for watching. We got the play again. We got to play a lot this challenge. All right, let's go for this. We're in kind of an experimental mode now. This is the let's see if Rabblemaster can go the distance on turn 2. Thought seized away and we'll have plenty of mana to do whatever, but we'll hope not. Blue here. This is looking good. This is looking good. We'll go get that forest. We'll go get this. We'll try to ritual. 3, 4, 5. 3, 4. Can't quite do both. 4, 5, yeah. I would need another one there. But pretty good. Rabblemaster token generated in for 1, and against a blue deck feels pretty solid. A little bit of the coin flip that we talk about with whether the aggro package or the control package is better. Blue-green. Growth Spiral. Misty Rainforest. Cracking Misty Rainforest. Getting a Steam Vents. Do we have a Lightning Bolt? We do. All right. Well, I could play God of Destiny, or I can play a Rabblemaster. I'm going to play a Rabblemaster to threaten killing them fairly quickly here. God of Destiny can wait. They're going to want to deal with this Rabblemaster. Guaranteed. Putting the pressure on, it looks like potentially another Scape Shift type of list. I like this forest. This is a cool forest. Palace in the Clouds. A little bit interesting to see such a list with that card in it. Let's go straight to combat here. Wonder if we're going to see a bolt snap kind of interaction here. We're able to generate the token. We're definitely going to go ahead and try to get Rabblemaster in. Opponents decided Cryptic is good. Tap draw. We're going to go ahead and play Klothys. I'm going to fetch here as well. It does put me to 18, but I have a feeling that I'm going to be able to Klothys away the Cryptic or the Bolt. Probably the Bolt first. I don't necessarily want to be snap bolted here. So we look like we're Teamer control. Jace the Mind Sculptor. Okay. What are you gonna do? Bounce Snapcast or bounce Rabble Master? No, we draw 3 cards. So we have a Bolt here. 1, 2, 3. 3 at Jace. 4, 5. The 6th land here. I don't particularly want to see like Snap Cryptic in our future, so I kind of want to take that, but I also don't want to see Snap Bolt. I suppose I'll go ahead and steal the Cryptic command here. I got the Chalice on 1 now to protect the Rabble Master. So let's go ahead and put this down first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This pretty much kills them. I think I just go them. Just forget Jace. Just forget Jace here. All at them. Down to 2. Now I have God of Destiny. They've got to bounce that at before the main phase. They could tap and bounce. It's 2 turns anyway. But this makes it so they have to deal with God of Destiny, right? I guess Jace draws a few more things to look for, but now they got to deal with God of Destiny, and if they're dealing something to kill Rabbles. The other thing is if they tap and all of that right here. Hour of Promise. Bunch of fields. Don't I just win here? I like win through God of Destiny. I also win through just attacking right now. They'd have to bounce with Jace. It's interesting to show me a field and then concede. And it's also Hour of Promise. It's interesting choice of a land. All right, so this matchup, I think it's going to just be Eidolons. Eidolons in, maybe the Chandra Awakens. I probably keep in a couple bridges, maybe 1, maybe 2. Get rid of the Abrades. That's 3 out. That's 3 Eidolons in, 3 in. I hate taking all the bridges out. Maybe I don't worry about it. I just do Chandra Awakens over the bridges completely here. If I do this, the field makes me think there's like Primeval Titan, and they're trying to do like Rug Primeval Titan. But the Rug nature of it makes me think they're doing Scape Shift. But then we have a bounce land. We have a bounce land that activates field. So maybe we have like Nexus Reclamation here. I think I like this. I think Chandra might be too slow. I'm gonna ditch the bridges here. We're gonna leave Spyglass in the board for Karn. We're gonna try to be fast. Rabble Master Eidolons here. Avoid bolts. Try to power out much damage. Ignore them for what they could kill me with. Oh gosh, sure. Why not? Let's just play the long game here and see what happens. Ritual effect, we get a Blood Moon. We have a Chandra Awakened, which is many, many turns away here. Rabble Master's not bad to see. Could play a Stomping Ground tapped. I'm not too worried about my life total this game. We're either getting blown out or not. Wow, just slams a Triome. No fear of Blood Moon. I like it. What do we think? Do I just try to slam a Blood Moon here? Probably not. It's probably Rabble Master. Yeah, it's probably Rabble Master. If they have some sort of mana leak or remand, alright, fine. But if it's a mana leak, I'd almost prefer it to be something else. We put it on the bottom. I don't particularly want the Rabble Master again. I think I'm going to try a Blood Moon or a different card here. We're almost to the Chandra Awakened based on what we have in our hand. Chandra Awakened's good for a Euro as well. A little bit of a ramp spell here. Mystic Sanctuary puts the Aether Gust back on, making Chandra Awakened Inferno not as good. We have an opening here for a Blood Moon, though, so we'll go ahead and try to take it. 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I'll try it. Let's force a negation out if they have it right here. Alright, force Cryptic, so my opponent has an Aether Gust still. Get them to Aether Gust the Klothys away. Breeding Pool, Shocks in. Aether Gust unknown card. No shock in. 1, 2. I can put a Chalice on too. Stop the Aether Gust, stopping Chandra. Based on life totals in the game right now, I'm going to go ahead and give that a shot. This just gets Aether Gusted, so this is actually a play that forces the other card in the hand. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Okay. So we've stopped one card. They have 2 other cards. Dang it. Engineered. Engineered? It's a pretty good little engineered here. I guess that's in here for the tokens. Because they're not going to put it on 3. That kills their own Euro, right? Well, we know it's an Aether Gust and an unknown card. I could get a Relic here. They pop. Aether Gust is not castable against Karn. Pop this, can't Aether Gust to the last card, and the last card didn't stop Chalice on 2. The last card could have been an Engineered Explosive. This forces this turn. Guess we'll try Karn here. We're blanking the one card in their hand. It's a force. Okay. That's pretty good. Alright, so we can blow this up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Probably play God of Destiny next. We've exhausted all the cards they have. So that's good. 1, 2, 3, 4. They can't play Euro yet. By playing God of Destiny they can. Now they can because of the Scalding Tarn. And they can do this, 1, 2, 3, 4, and leave up Aether Gust to protect Euro. Just frustrating. Because they get to draw here as well. So they had exactly force there when I was going to be able to do Karn, down tick, go get Relic. And Relic would have stopped this turn. So now I have to like God of Destiny here? I can't Chandra, can I? I just Chandra, they Aether Gust. Fine. They attack me, they draw for the turn, they draw off a Euro. Then I replay Chandra and kill Euro. Follow it with God of Destiny right after. Maybe my opponent doesn't know how Aether Gust and Chandra work. I highly doubt it, though. It doesn't say counter on it. It says put on top or bottom. Alright, I'll put it back on top because it is a way I kill Euro and I don't have bridge in the main deck. In for 6. Gains 3, not the problem I care about. The drawing a card here. Puts a land into play. We have a Wooded Foothills. It does not get a Mystic Sanctuary, which is important. Playing Jace. Hour of Promise. Two fields. Two, 4, 6, 8. Plus 6. 14. My only play here is to play Chandra and kill Euro here, or I die. This kills Chandra, so I'll need some sort of follow-up Chandra here, or I lose the game. What if I board wiped? They're going to draw cards here. I guess I don't want them to draw. Looks like they got us, though. Not sure I beat a pack of zombies. I don't have 7 mana for Karn and Bridge. So there's that. They actually just make 2 more tokens here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. They just kill us anyway. We were dead on board. We were dead on board because of the fetch. And they're able to fetch something else. Cavern of Souls. Well, we tried to run them out of their counter spells, but we fell short. We fell short. Bit of a bummer. I hate to say it, but Boyle's looking better and better, and it's not a card I want to be playing. Maybe I try to play a Choke or something instead of Boyle. I don't know if that's a good idea either. Alright, well, that's match 6. Taking a loss. Getting beat down by a variety of decks here. There you have it. There you have it. What are some of the next draws? Rabble Master wouldn't have done it. A Blood Moon that we had forced earlier would definitely have done it. I mean, look at this. This is easy Blood Moon territory. Perhaps we mulligan to look for a Magus instead of a Blood Moon because it gets around the force. I'm starting to lean a little heavier towards Magus than I am Blood Moon. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. This took me... Oh. We beat him down the first game. That's right. We're not 2-4. I don't know what I'm doing. I was positive we were 2-4. All right. We got a game. We got a game. I'm going to take a pair of chalices out and bring in 2 bridges. I'm going to switch. Oh, you know what? Oh, I've already submitted. A couple relics would probably be fine as well. We keep going. Play first. Eidolon into Chandra? Sure. It's pretty good. It's a pretty good little start here. Not to mention I can do something on 2 here if I were to happen to draw that Magus. We thought we were done. Does not shock in the breeding pool. Alright, Eidolon down past turn. This will put some pressure on our opponent. Hopefully, enough pressure. Palace in the sky, in the clouds. Up there. Start with an attack. Part of me wants to just Season Pyromancer here. Part of me wants to try to do a Chandra. Let's do Seasoned Pyromancer. I can get rid of 1 token and 1 Gemstone Caverns here. Good luck on the rest of the magic and not falling to your death in Minecraft. Fun as always. Take care, True King. Take care. We've decided to remand this. This is nifty because now I can attempt a Chandra and the Seasoned Pyromancer. They take 2 to do so. All right. Scalding Tarn. This is not an island, right? Yeah. Looks like we're going to go to combat again. Forest is a nice one. Combat we go. I will try Chandra into Seasoned Pyromancer. Getting rid of 2 gemstones at this point is probably not a bad idea. What round is this? This is round 6. Growth Spirals. Taking damage. What are you going to do? Play a land here? Or are we doing Growth Spiral to see if we get something different for force? It lands. Interesting. Well, they don't have a force. I'm playing the Seasoned Pyromancer. I don't get any tokens here, but I'm going to draw 2. Hitting a Chandra Awakened here would be really brutal, I think. I'm getting rid of 2 gemstones. Oh, there she is. Come on, they're at 12. They're at 11. Triome here. What are we going to do? An Hour of Promise? Hour of Promise. I Chandra Awaken and downtick. Kill the board. What's this? It's a 6/6. That's all I care about. Whenever it attacks or blocks, make a 3/3. 3 life, draw a card. Alright, we don't have to lose Chandra Awakened here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, and we have Blood Moon. Oh, we have Blood Moon too. Chandra, Awaken Inferno, downtick, kill, hit for 4, put them to 5. This Chandra is going up to 6. This Chandra is gone. I don't get to play Blood Moon then. But this Chandra at 6 is pretty brutal. And then if they're casting anything short of like an Hour of Promise, they're taking another 2, and then this is threatening. I think we do that and remove this. This seems like a hope this is enough. Like, why is this not a Titan is my opinion. I mean, it's 5-man obviously, but you know, why play this and then not the Titan? I guess it's for the life gain. Blow it up. Hit for 4. And then if they don't put too many creatures in, Blood Moon could threaten as well next turn. We can actually play... If I hit a land here, we could play Blood Moon, the Aether Gust, on top, Desperate Ritual, up with Chandra. Okay, we've done nothing here. The Seasoned Pyromancer. My opponent could Cryptic Bounce this. I probably am supposed to do 2 damage here and then attack. Two damage, then go for attacks. And then pass the turn. Prismatic Vista skipped over. 2 damage, going in for 4, or attempting to. And if they do some sort of tapping out here, I play Blood Moon? Here's the Cryptic. It's got to be just Blood Moon here, right? I think it's just attempt a Blood Moon. And if they have to do some sort of smaller counter, they take 2. I'm not playing both spells here. This puts them a little bit below. I could just top deck this. This is 1, 2. I don't think I need this card to win. Let's bottom. Let's bottom that. I don't think I need it to win. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, a 7th. If they have a 7th land and a Scape Shift, I'll be completely blown away. This looks like it's a control matchup. Just like straight hard control, no combo. Euro, big beats. We'll see though. To have field, this Palace in the Clouds, just, it wouldn't make sense. I haven't seen hardly anything else. We're gonna go to our turn, Immediate Emblem. They're stopping on upkeep here. Stopping on upkeep signals that they have a Cryptic. So they're gonna bounce this to hand. Tap all creatures and return to hand. Okay. Play our land here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Attempt Chandra. We're attempting Chandra. We get it. Up. Desperate Ritual. Gonna Season Pyromancer here. We're taking a bit of damage to do all this, but I'm feeling confident that at 8 I'll be safe. And pass the turn. Like I said, if they Scape Shift me, they had it. I just would be surprised. I'm a little worried that the Field of the Dead's going to create plenty of zombies, but I've got this Chandra and we're trying to protect her. Mystic Sanctuary and a Field of Dead, getting to pick up probably a Cryptic. So now we're picking up a Cryptic here. Most cantrips for them are 3 or less. I just hope it's not Euro, that's the cantrip. Gain 3, take 2. So gain of 1, go to 4. Snapcaster, they go to 1. Now it has to be Cryptic Command. Okay, Cryptic Command. But what now? It's your turn. Returning this card. Returns Chandra and draws. They can't cast any more cards, and I have Chandra uptick to kill. I think that's it. They needed to bounce this somehow. I think we got there, and we thought we were out. It's a good feeling. That's a good feeling. There we go. So we did prove out Rabble Master was important because we blazed so fast through game 1. Not to mention Eidolon's done some really nice work here against a deck that does cantrip a lot more than we expect. Play land in case of leak? No. You don't need it. They leak, they die. We have an Eidolon. They're at 1 life. They're dead. They can't even force. We good. We thought we were out of it. We thought we were out of it. There we go. 18, 15, 13 seconds remaining here. Let's play some Magic. Klothys, Red Prison in Modern. Let's get our next opponent. By the way, we've won a lot of the dice rolls. Kind of interesting, having a Blood Moon deck and winning a bunch of those. Gives us a chance to play on the play. What's up, Cute Bunny? What's up? I am the Oof, and the Howl, and the Flood, and the Rip. Most people on YouTube don't subscribe to videos. The lowest I've heard is of around 65%. Well, maybe we should change that. Would I like to play first? Absolutely. We're going to keep this. We have a turn to Rabble Master, Blood Moon, or Bridge. Opening hand looks pretty good. We'll see what our opponent is on. I don't open pictures on stream. But if you posted it on Evan's Discord, not mine, I can go look there. You could post it on mine, too. You're a subscriber. You could go there. You could post it there. And then I could look at it. Good thing to not open pics. I have a Discord? Yes, funny. Grayus beat me. First one, Pyro Prison. Second one's my sub-only Discord. Don't thought seize me, opponent. They didn't do it. It's for subs only. You have to be linked in. But once you get that sub, you can also join us on our Minecraft server. Information's there. I do talk there quite a bit. I talk to Grayus and Zale quite a bit there. If I'm not streaming, sometimes I pop into the voice channel on the weekends. You're missing out. You're missing out. You've been missing out. Most of the subs are actually in there at this point. I think we've got about 30, 40 of them. And I think about 10 of these are gifted. Opponent takes a ritual instead of taking one of these cards. I guess they don't want to battle all these cards. Is the opponent on Abzan? Well, we've seen Verdant Catacombs, Godless Shrine, Inquisition. Could be taxes, could be a variety of things. I think Blood Moon's taken now, right? There goes Blood Moon. Where's your second land? You got a second land, right? Hallowed Fountain. Esper. Well, I'll play Rabble Master and pass turn. What is this? I kind of have no idea. I'll be very frank with everyone. I have no idea what this is because I haven't seen an Esper list in I don't know how long. Control, clearly, because of a pair of Inquisitions. I'm done. I don't know what the heck I'm playing against. I don't know. 5 colors. In with Rabble Master. Just punch him in the face. This person deserves to be punched. Alright, I'll try Chandra here. Counterspell? Show me the counterspell. No counterspell. Up goes Chandra. 8. Chalice? I don't know. Do I want a Chalice on 0? I probably do. Have you thought about running 6-drop Uncountable Chandra? She's in there. She's in there. Show me Supreme Verdict in your quadruple colored deck. Niv to Light? Is that what we're playing here? Feels sort of Nivish to Lightish. What's up, Evan, by the way? Where you been? Concession. Esper into Inquisition, into Snowy, into... I'm done playing Magic. Eidolon's in here. And that's probably all I want. We're going to ditch a pair of Abrades, 1 Chalice. 1 more Chalice, 1 Relic in past turn. Haha. You're still sick? Get better, man. Are we streaming at all? I didn't see any Blood Moons in those not top loaders, top deck things. VIP deck, top loader, top. Gosh dang it. Why did they call them top? They're toppers. There we go. Toppers. Box toppers. Ninja toppers. This hand is garbage. It's mulligan. This hand is garbage. Mulligan. This hand is garbage. Mulligan. Incoming Inquisition. I'm trying to make sure I eat enough to have energy to stream. Makes sense. There goes the Inquisition. Bye-bye, Rabble Master. We did mull to 4 on this one. And we had to mull to 4 because it's the first time that I found lands, actually. One lander, no lander, into this. We're going to play this one, even though we're kind of really far behind. We're going to play this match out as far as I can to get the best understanding of what the heck is going on over there. Because right now we have green-black with bird. We saw Esper colors initially. We saw Stomping Ground, so they've got red in there. And they fetched basic snow lands. We're at 4 mana. We have a core Firewalker, which is brutal but doesn't beat me. We'll play Klothys, not a bad top deck. We can now keep up with Firewalker here. They don't have a counter spell for this. They shouldn't be able to kill it unless they have Celestial Purge, which they could in their 500 color deck. Hallowed Fountain, of course. Gotta get that Cryptic online. 5 mana. Show me Bring to Light. Niv to Light. I'm a genius. We're also gonna die here. Shiny Fancy Full Art foils. Bird's not picked up. Verdant. Pillar's not picked up. 2 Renin 6s here. This isn't and this isn't. Alright. I think we lose. Because they got a K command. That jerk. That jerk. What's the record? 3-3. 3-3 up a game here. Game 2. Also, I'm not beating this. Ren and 6. Picks up a land, gets their 5th here. I have some Abrades. The Relic I'm going to take out. It's for 8. I can get a bridge, but they have a K command. Let's go land here. I'm going to try to find bridge. Find running bridges here. Running bridge into something that stops Ren and 6 from down ticking twice. Nice K command here. Look at this hot K command right here. Kills this. Makes me discard. That's hot. I love it. Guess what? I get to make tokens at least. That was good. That was good. All right, 6, 7, 8, 9. I go to 1. They should down tick with this Ren and 6 to guarantee that the Ren and 6 is going to kill me next turn if I get a bridge. Because they burned the K command. So this should be a down tick here. I down ticked on a token. I suppose that's close enough. All right. And I say that, I guess God of Destiny keeps it in check. Alright, so we have Niv to Light. I don't have Torp Orbs in this list. Relic's back out here. Abrade's back in. Honestly, the Chalices don't do a whole lot here. I'm going to get rid of the Chalices. I'm going to bring in an Anger. I might want one Chandra Awakened Inferno. Only because the game can go that long that I might want it. What's up, 223? I'm okay with the Karns here. I'm okay with the amount of bridges I have. I don't mind God of Destiny. I don't mind Season Pyromancer to dig. Rabble Masters, Blood Moon, Eidolons seem good. Challenge is 3-3 right now for us. Not too bad. Could be better. I kind of want to bring the Spyglass in. Just name Ren and 6. I'm keeping an Anger here because I want to get rid of like a Bird of Paradise. This is the one way they fix their mana. Otherwise, they're going to have to be really clever with all the basics they have to fetch for Niv. Alright, let's play first. Let's not get some bad hands here. No, mulligan. One landers are not good. What do we think? It's another one lander, but I have a Simian Spirit Guide. They just Inquisition this away. My opponent has kept all 7. And for whatever reason, we're now in this matchup and we're just drawing all one landers. I think we go for a Blood Moon, honestly. Let's mulligan again. There's another one lander. That's 3 one landers in a row. This is a no lander. What? I mean, if I hit a land here, we can Blood Moon him. Should we meme and do this? I'm about to go to 3. I'm at 4. I keep these 3 and like, I don't know, God of Destiny. This is pretty bad luck. I keep. Sure. I'll keep. Go ahead, opponent. Keep Chandra. I gotta keep my 2 spells, and I'm keeping 3 drops over a Chandra. They Inquisition us here. Yep. That was a bad string of mulls. Like, I know I'm going to hit occasionally a one lander, but to hit that many and getting to look at 7 every time? Ugh. I take my Simian Spirit Guide. I'm going to hit running lands. Eternal meme? What's the eternal meme? What's the eternal meme? All right, so we went to 4 both games here, so that's 6 mulligans. All were one landers, except I guess that last one. Best spice. And they take my lands. My Simian Spirit Guide, my Desperate Ritual. We'll try. Nothing stops me from getting a Magus of the Moon down and a bridge stopping this. It'd be pretty funny. Unlikely at this point. By the way, we're 5 draws in. Still haven't seen even another land. I know we kept a no lander, but Niv? Reverse flood. We're drowning. I think we're good. Can I concede? I don't like to concede early, but my opponent's about to do 18 to me before I can even probably remotely have this bridge into play. Please concede, says Evan. This isn't conceding early. Fair enough. There's a land. There's a land. We had 3 more turns to find 2 lands. I wonder where the 3rd land is. There it is. 3, 4, 5, 6 turns away. So on turn 12, we were going to hit 3 lands. Yeah, well, I'm going to ignore what happened that game. We're usually very good against the Niv Delight list if we can not mull into Oblivion. We'll call that variance. We did say we've been getting the play multiple times. Here's your variance catching up to you. We're 3 and 4. Let's get ready for round 8. Probably, right? I need to kind of get that past the line, you know. At the same time, though, I can probably record 4 hours of content every Tuesday. I could for a big drop like that. I also have some time off coming up. Could prep and do one of these as a trial run. Think about it. 2021. We think ahead. Let's play round 8. Let's see if we get a play or the draw. Klothys, Red Prison, Modern. And maybe we start small. Maybe it's standard historic first. Got to ease into it. Got to prove it. By the way, we got the play again. All right, I'm going to keep... Oh, shoot. I saw all the lands. I hit the keep button. I saw all the lands. I was like, finally. Multiple lands. Let's go. This is one of the worst hands ever. Nope. It's not at 15 minutes. And they lost the game due to inaction. Cool. We won. All right. Round 9. Final round. 312 people. 6 and 3 or better will have a chance at top 64. Are we in that? No, absolutely not. But we've brought in a relatively decent homebrew here. Not doing too bad. 4-4. Our last opponent did kind of AFK on us. So there's that. Sodek's at the top, though, probably playing that dredge. Pretty sweet to see one that we recognize near the top. All right. Here we go. We do not win the dice roll. Ooh. I think we only lost the dice roll twice today. Maybe 3 times. 2 or 3 times. And we do have a person. Another 1-lander here. I get a draw. I get 2 draws here to then try to ritual out. But I can't keep a 1-lander. Let's see if we can do better. Alright. Keep this. Let's be aggressive. Let's be aggressive with Rabblemaster and Karn and see how that plays out. Good final test here. Seeing if Rabblemaster is good to go. Playing against what appears to be Burn. So Rabblemaster may not be very good. But Bridge was probably not getting there either. All right. They didn't AFK. We're good. We're good. We'll see what the top of the library is. If we like it, we'll keep it. We don't like it, so we'll get rid of it. Just a Magus. No reason to keep that. Now, my opponent could have things like Searing Blaze. This would be a reason to play Blood Moon first. Eidolon's pretty good here. Could just play a Karn and try to get a bridge. I don't know if we're winning by doing that, though. Am I playing 10 lands? I'm playing 21 lands, 9 ritual effects. Take 2, 13 plus 4, go to 9. I really have to hit my 2 of Braids here. I'll play Blood Moon. I'm trying not to really reveal too much other information to our opponent. We've revealed a Magus and a Blood Moon. There's a Lava Spike. Let's see here. They hit for 4. Let's play this out in our head because I don't want to reveal something else. Hits for 4. We go to 6. Let's assume it's an Abrade. I Abrade and take another 2 damage. I go to 4. I then can get hit for this. I'll go to 2. I think we can concede and kind of hide whatever's on the top and any other information. Make it look free when red. It was a Ritual. Ritual, Magus, Wooded Foothills, Rabblemaster. These weren't going to win it for us. Okay. So, Angers come in. Eidolons come in. Bridges out. I don't have any life gain. I think I can take 2 Magus out here. I might just be taking 1 Karn. Look for God of Destiny. That'll be our life gain. Look for Chalice. And hope we can beat a red burn deck. Not a whole lot to do here against burn. The deck's not suited really to try to stall out a game against burn. Looking for Chalice, looking for God of Destiny, or maybe a fast Blood Moon Clock Chandra. Alright, we'll keep this because I have an Anger. I have an Anger. My opponent plays 2 creatures. We're good. If they play 0 creatures, and doesn't look so good. Blood Moon's nice. It stops Helix, stops Core Firewalker, stops a variety of other things here. So we'll play that over Rabble Master. Swift Spear here. 1 damage in, 19 to 17. 2 Rabble Masters. So I'm hoping they play another creature. I Anger. Maybe I'll just line them up with 2 Rabble Masters and try to run this person over. It's kind of interesting here. This is winning. This would be a winning line. Sorry, a winning average if we can win this one. But Burn's a bit of a rough one. If you don't have the right cards. Bloodstained Mire. Sacred Foundry shocks it in. There's a Core Firewalker. Okay. So we're going to have a hard time beating this opponent here. Let's take the opportunity here to do a Blood Moon. We can Karn down to get Walking Bliss to kill this. We can Anger if they play more creatures. The Blood Moon here at least shuts off more Core Firewalkers we have to deal with. It'll shut off Boros Charm and Helix. Cool. They gain a life. Not so concerned about that. We're not going to win this game by beating them down right now. A lot of protection from red going on. Hey, thank you for the follow. Alright, they don't get redraws here either, which is nice. Oh, we are 4-4. I guess we're not waiting for the next round. We can get rid of these 2. In for 3. Another creature I might Anger here before. Yeah, I like the idea of an Anger now. I get rid of both these. Or at least I'm likely to. Get rid of both of those and we can worry about the Core Firewalker here in a bit. I'll be at 12. Another Swift Spear. That's good for them. 3 damage in. 9 I go to. Go less. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. I'm going to 5. I could try to Rabble Master block here. Rift Bolt suspended, so we're dead. Dead on board. Rift Bolt hits here. To the face. Core Firewalker kills us. Suppose I can try to maybe make them interested in attacking Karn here. But this is good games. Burn takes us down at the end. Overall record will be 4-5. Not bad. Not bad. Definitely some fine-tuning still to do with the list. Definitely indeed. But I'm pretty happy. I think getting our feet back wet with the big, large GP style. 300 plus folks. Not bad at all. Happy to do it. They had more creatures still too. Needed more angers. Top deck, Anger of the Gods. Just to slap us in the face. There you have it. There you have it. 4-5. So, Klothys Red Prison. A splash of green in order to see if God of Destiny gives us something extra for Red Prison. Overall, how are we thinking Red Prison in the meta is formulating? Okay. I think based on what we saw today, if you want to go more free win, planeswalkers, you want to go high-end Chandras, if that is your win condition, we've got to cut the Rabble Masters. Cutting Rabble Master main, putting in removal, putting in sweepers, putting in interaction. That has to change. I think Rabble Master and splitting between Chandra and Rabble Master, the kind of high-end versus an aggro list, it's just not cutting it. Plenty of times where we were able to get a Rabble Master out pretty quickly. It was clearly taken care of. Path, Bolt, Fatal Push, all of these take care of it too quickly. Blood Moon Magus. The Magus would have been nice a couple times over the Blood Moon. I don't mind the split right now, and I think if you're going to do this heavy Planeswalker, go for that. If you're not, I would stick with Blood Moons and then play Eidolons or Rabble Master, something lower to the ground. Maybe some interaction. Kind of take the curve way down if you would like. Overall, though, I think the list has been a blast to play. I've enjoyed it. We're going to do some other things here for the remainder of the stream, but this is our conclusion little bit here. Yeah, Klothys, God of Destiny. I think there's something here. But the question is, do we have to go a little more Ponza-like, a little more Gruul-like, or can we keep it more Red Prison-like? We'll find out. We will find out.